What happens when a kidnap story turns into something way more supernatural than anyone expects? Today we're talking about The Black Phone, 2021. A tense, creepy, and surprisingly emotional horror thriller that proves you don't need jump scares every 10 seconds to get under someone's skin. Let's get into it. The movie follows Finney, a shy 13-year-old boy living in a small suburban town in the late 70s, a place that just happens to be hunted by a terrifying child abductor known as the Grabber. When Finney becomes the next victim, he wakes up in a soundproof basement with nothing but a broken, disconnected black rotary phone on the wall. But here's the twist. The phone starts ringing, and the voices on the other end, they're the kids who were kidnapped before him. Together, they may be his only chance to escape. The film is based on a short story by Joe Hill, son of legendary horror author Stephen King. Ethan Hawke plays one of the darkest roles of his career, and it's the first time he's ever played a villain this disturbing. The mask worn by the Grabber was designed by Tom Savini, the practical effects legend behind classics like Dawn of the Dead and Friday the 13th. The movie was directed by Scott Derrickson, who also directed Sinister and Doctor Strange. He returned to horror after leaving Doctor Strange 2. Even though the movie is supernatural, most of the tension comes from realistic fear, isolation, helplessness, and psychological pressure. The Black Phone is part thriller, part ghost story, and part coming-of-age survival film. It balances mystery, suspense, and emotional depth without over-explaining anything. It's creepy but not cheap, scary but not over the top, and it sticks with you long after the credits roll. If you like horror movies with atmosphere, great acting, and a strong story, this one's worth watching. Ethan Hawke is terrifying, the young cast is amazing, and the movie feels fresh even though it's built on a simple concept. Definitely recommended, especially if you want a horror film that's more psychological than gory. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown of The Black Phone, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and share the video. It helps the channel more than you think. Let me know in the comments, what's the scariest movie villain you've ever seen? See you in the next one.